Hi, welcome to another one of our videos in the Ask Chima series, and this is video number 4. I had some questions from one of my clients, and I'm just going to go through the answers here. So the first question from him, the guy's name is Dele, and he said, "Do you trade with 5TT gap system weekly or on a daily basis?" Now that's quite a straightforward question. The 5TT gap system, which is what's displayed on the chart right now, this system, we can see, we've explained this in other videos, is where there is a significant difference between the current open price and the prior period's close price. That can happen on any candle or any time frame. However, my preference is to trade this only on the daily time frame, which means I just get one time. I just get one time in the day to look at whether I have a signal or not. So I'm not worrying about it. I'm not thinking about a trade all through the day. It's just one time in the day. And so in reality, if an opportunity shows up daily on the system, I trade it daily. However, typically we get gap scenarios happen between Sunday night when the market opens for the week and Monday morning, and so I tend to have more trades taken just once in a week. But that's enough. I do make anything from 1.5% to 8% sometimes on the system by Monday, the close of business on Monday. The second question was, what is the best time to check and trade the ERXGen? Right, that's a good question as well. Again, this is going to be a very short answer to the question, but the ERXGen breakout system is based on 3 rules. So there must be a trending bias, and the Asian session high should be a tight range. So something like this looks like a valid tight range, even though price is breaking out at this point here, but this is still not, I will explain this a bit later. And the position of the Asian session should be at the top end or the bottom end of the previous day's range, and we can see those are the rules. Now he's asking, what is the best time to check and trade the ERXGen breakout system? Basically, the system says during the first 6 hours of the trading day, so from 12 midnight to 6 a.m. GMT is when I'm monitoring the chart. So during that period, we're monitoring if we have any opportunities showing up based on the 3 rules, and then from 7 a.m. GMT is when I then place my trades. So the answer to the question is around 7 a.m. GMT or prior to 7 a.m. GMT, I would have looked at the opportunities to see if there's anyone showing up, especially using the indicator, where I can see today, right now, before the last candle closes. We still have about 21 minutes before the last candle closes. Right now, as things are showing up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 opportunities showing up on the ERXGen breakout system, and that ranges from Euro USD to GBP USD. This is like a textbook setup here. GBP USD, Euro JPY. Yeah, again, that's a nice setup. GBP JPY, similar as well. Euro card, GBP card, and GBP CHF. So we do have some nice setups here. So I'm monitoring the chart up to this point, up to 6. The last candle being the 6 a.m. candle, so 6 a.m. to 6:59 candle, and then from 7 a.m. GMT, I am looking out for trading opportunities. And so once that candle closes and I have all these three rules met, I then place my buy stop order there and I place a sell stop order there, waiting for price to break either of those. Okay, I hope that explains it for you, but let me know if you need further clarification. And one other thing as well, I've said to the client is you can as well get a copy of the ERXGen Breakout Quick Start course. I'll put the link below this video, and you can get yourself a copy of that. And this Quick Start course, it gives a breakdown of the entire system, so the detail behind the rules, why the rules work, and then entry techniques, various entry techniques, where you place your stop loss, how you determine your trade size, and then how you manage the trade. And it also has some bonus offers as well within the training course. So that is very useful if you want to understand how to trade the ERXGen Breakout system very well. Okay, and then his final question was about the pivot line indicator. Now my pivot line indicator, let me see if I have it open anywhere here. Probably not, but the pivot line indicator, let me drag that in. So the pivot line indicator, and here we have again, enter GMT correction in hours, and this is my server is same as GMT, so that's a 0 there. Comments, show comments. No, I'm just going to leave that, and then show the lines. Yes, let's show the lines, and let's show the day pivot. Okay, right, so the pivot line indicator is this here, and what this simply represents is a 5-day period demonstrating the pivot points, the daily pivots, and the support resistance lines. And so we can see it just trailing the past 5 days. So the solid line, the solid blue line, is the pivot, the daily pivot. So right now we have the daily pivot at 1.41626, 1.4163 is the daily pivot for today. Yesterday it was 1.4124, prior day it was 1.40585, and so on. And then the red lines are the resistance lines, and the green lines below here are the support lines. And he's asked me, when do I take trades on this? Now in reality, I do not take I do not trade the pivot points as a standalone system. I use it in conjunction with various other systems and in various other forms, and so I use them as potential levels of support and resistance, so helping to know where to place my stop loss and where to also try to take profit from the trade. On my standard ERXGen breakout indicator on my chart, I have a modified version of the pivot point, and what you can see here is the pivot point on the GBP USD. We can see it is 1.41625, which is the same thing we saw here. So it's 1.4162526, which is 1.4163. And it's the same here, 1.4163. So I've got it on the chart, modified version of it, and I've got a daily pivot there, I've got the monthly pivot there, and the weekly pivot, and then we have the S1, daily S1, just one of it showing, and then up here we have the SR2, daily R2, and that was the previous days, and that was the previous days. Yeah, and somewhere here as well we have the weekly R2 and the weekly S1. So I just use them as potential levels of support and resistance, and not necessarily trading them as a standalone system. Okay, and that ends the questions from Delhi. Once again, if you do have any questions, feel free to send them to me either by email or send a video clip of it, and I'll make a video of my response. And you will see below this link links to the website if you have further questions. And if you liked this video, just give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, just hit the subscribe button, and anytime we answer some of these questions, you will get a notification to say we have done so. Okay, until next time, I wish you a great week of trading and an excellent day today. Cheers.